Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept you like a focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see me. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Short Sport by K. David Jordan.
Lord, keep me in your care everywhere. Oh.
All right, tell everybody I'm here. We're here. We're going to talk today. We need to have a quick conversation. I ain't going to be out long. I always say that, but that'll be forever. We're here. Race war. What? Let's go. We got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Tell everybody KD's on. Shout out to everybody that's on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe. Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to Facebook. What's up? All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, so Sunday, we had this game. Indiana, Sky, Angel, Caitlin. There you go, Caitlin. Put it off for the three. Oh, splash. Caitlin brings the ball up. Pulls up. Comes, gets sets the screen. Goes out, passes out. Back there. Oh, Aaliyah Boston, who had her very best game one of the best games of the season so far. Aaliyah Boston goes and hits Caitlin with a scoop and score for the Sky. It's down now 44-42. Indiana's up. Caitlin takes it. Drives it. Oh, she can't be physical. That's what they say. She ain't physical. She's not physical. Oh, but she just driving it in. Caitlin pulls up, drives, slash back. She shoots a jumper all day long. Indiana's up 58-57. Here we go. Caitlin Clark again. Pulls through the legs. Oh, she's not that physical. Oh, push up. Oh, layup. A delay. Yeah, 60-59. Indiana Fever. Caitlin's not done. She shows that. Passes back. Goes in. Aaliyah Boston with the layup again. Like I said, Aaliyah Boston starting to get in shape. She's starting to play a lot better. Aaliyah Boston with the layup. Here we go. Indiana is down 74-73. Pass. Now this all they had a great game, but Caitlin with the block. Oh, but she's not physical. She's not physical enough. That's what they keep telling us. Here we go. Set. Aaliyah Boston says screen. There it is. Aaliyah Boston catches the screen. Pick and roll. Oh, for the basket. 79-73. And here's the play for me of the game. Caitlin with the pick. Goes left. What we've been asking for. Set the pick for Caitlin to go left. She hits the three-pointer. And you know what it is. Man, Indiana's up there having a good time. Caitlin Clark balls out. Goes crazy with the win over Indiana. And, people have been legitimately saying crazy stuff, looking at us crazy, trying to say this, that, and the other. But the truth be told, it's been a phenomenal sight for Caitlin Clark and the things that she's done this year. It's been super phenomenal. I just think that people have to really pay attention to what exactly she is doing right now. I think it's very important that we do it. Hey, we gotta take the commercials off the air, man. And you can't be running the commercials. Like, they ain't paying us to run these commercials. Take the commercials off. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take the commercials off. They ain't paying us to run these commercials. Take the commercials off. Now, I want to show y'all something, right? Don't use me to push agendas. All right, so I want y'all to look at this. I want y'all to turn the volume up. I want y'all to listen to this. Listen to this. This is amazing to me. This is what I want to play. Roll it back, so they can play it. We can start from the beginning. This is what I want to play.
First of all, that's the statement that I think a lot of people in the women's sports world has been waiting for, because her name has truly been weaponized. And I do realize that the conversation around her is something that she cannot control, but she can control how she has the power to direct it. And I think the last comment, she's directing it towards a little bit more of positivity, setting the record straight, saying that she does not want to be utilized for those negative things. And I always tell people, like, it might sound corny, but it's like that Spider-Man quote, right? With great power comes great responsibility, right? And she has great power in the game. All eyeballs are on her. But I also tell people, like, there are three truths about the WNBA. One, it's the most competitive, the best women's basketball league in the world. Two,
I don't know about that.
A melting pot of women. I always joke, it's the song like, I'm every woman. You will find every woman that you can imagine in the WNBA. We may not always agree, but we create space for all of us to be accepted. And three, the WNBA has also separated itself on advocacy. There's no better example of this than in 2020. The impact of the WNBA's advocacy has been that third key pillar that has emerged the last 5 or so years. Even though they're not new to this, they're true to this. And so for Caitlin to step up, I understand anyone could have taken it anyway. Like in the WNBA, you could have a player that says, I don't want to speak up on issues. Or you could have a player that they make it their mission, their brand to speak up on issues. She could have chosen to do the otherwise. I think she understood the gravity of the moment to educate people as to the positivity to our game, and also making sure people don't use her name inappropriately.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to it. Hello, how's everybody doing? It's your boy KDJ. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's King Jordan. We're here, man, and we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to discuss today because, people have been acting legitimately corny and crazy, like they don't know what's really going on and this stuff. Welcome. It's been a while. If you get a chance, if you have it, like and subscribe. But right now, before we get to like and subscribe, follow, and all those other things, man, I just want to say thank you for taking time out to be with me right now. I just want to tell you thank you for taking time out to sit here and legitimately, listen and hear us talk about this situation that comes up. Now, let's talk about what happened. I've been gone for the weekend. holiday weekend, I've been having a good time. I know a lot of people like, where you been, KD? Man, so much is going on. You just see they've been attacking Caitlyn. They done said that Caitlyn don't speak up for the LGBTQ. She don't speak up for the black women. She done, what's her name? DeJounte Harris, whatever the girl's name is. DeJounte that went off on the thing online and said that Caitlyn don't speak up. It's a luxury to not be able to speak up. For Caitlin Clark not to be able to speak up on issues that we feel like is important for Caitlin Clark to speak on. It's a luxury for Caitlin not to speak on issues that I feel like is important for her to speak on. Now the media's come back and say, so Caitlin, did they ask Caitlin about it? Caitlin said, man, I'm not really paying attention. I'm out here trying to ball. I'm out here trying to make my money. I'm out here trying to, shoot my shot. I'm out here trying to get better. I'm out here trying to win these games. I'm out here trying to ball, right? And, was it Denasia that was there to beat Caitlin's, that the media won't talk about the fact that Caitlin's teammate and Denasia, whatever they Denasia are dating, right? And the media won't talk about that. They won't talk about it. Caitlin's teammate and Denasia, the girl that's supposed to lock her up and all that stuff in the other game where Caitlin didn't play a whole half and still has 7 points. But nobody talks about the fact that her and Caitlin's teammate Harris are dating or were dating or thinking about getting back together. Now, see, if this is the difference between NBA, NFL, and all this other stuff. Because I remember when Michael Parsons' cousin or brother or something said something, it was top of the news about, he didn't like Dak Prescott. I remember this vehemently. When family members said something, we got to take it because the family said so. This came from somewhere else. But none of the media talked about the fact that Deja and the Harris girl on the Fever dated. Nobody talked about that because you know what they wanted to do? They wanted to get Caitlyn in that box. They wanted to put Caitlyn in the box and make Caitlyn make a statement to support what? Their agenda. And I told you, I've been telling y'all from day one what the agenda has been. The agenda isn't to grow the league. The agenda isn't to foster more finances to the ladies. That's not their agenda. Their agenda is what? LGBTQ. And that's what she wanted to get there. She talked about color, race. She talked about women and LGBTQI. And I've been telling y'all from day one, this isn't about race. This isn't about race. Stop letting the media trying to trick you to think that this is a race situation. It's not. It's not. It's not a race. It's not a race situation. And I have to tell my people, because, I look like I think I'm a black man, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm a black man in the United States, and I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. Let me look at the screen and make sure I'm a black man. I am definitely a black man. I've been a black man all my days. Have been white, not one time. You know what I'm saying? I have a little white in my blood with like majority of everybody in the world. But I identify, because y'all know that's the big word that everybody likes to use these days. Identify. I identify as a black man. You know what I'm saying? I identify as a black man, right? Heterosexual black man. I identify as an independent. So I know these stupid games that people want to play on the right. I know the stupid games that people want to play on the left. And I'm the one person that sits there is going to shoot it straight down the middle with you. And some ain't going to like it. And some going to love it. And some are going to love it. Some ain't going to like it. But it's okay. Because it's my opinion. And I live in America. And I have the right to be able to express my opinion or to be mum and plead the fifth on my opinion. Now, this is what I don't understand about all these broadcasts that say Caitlyn has to speak on these social issues. She does not. It's our right as an American, and it's an American right as an American citizen to be quiet. Even if I get arrested, even if I get in trouble, and they read me my Mirandas, the first thing they say, you have a right to be silent. But for some reason, when it comes to Caitlin Clark, she doesn't have that right to say it. She doesn't have that right to be silent. When it comes to it, she doesn't have a right to say, you know what, I'm just here to ball. They need Caitlin Clark, the most popular. You know why they need her to say it? They need Caitlin Clark because this is amazing to me. Now, the WNBA has done nothing. The players, the situation, majority of them. I won't put all of them because y'all be like, yo, stereotype all of them like WNBA. Not all of them, but majority of the WNBA players have done nothing but belabored, criticized, put down, try to belittle, and everything Caitlin Clark since she's gotten in the league. But all of a sudden now, because they really do understand. This showed me the whole what's her name, Dejanay or whatever her name is, the girl with the blonde hair, the black girl with the blonde hair. The whole Dejanay people in this situation, right? Now they understand. Hey. Now they understand. So So I just started in on the grift too. I don't even know what the grift is. Now we understand. Now we understand is this. What we do understand is this, right? With the Nation Day, whatever it is going on, what we understand is this. She didn't even, they know Caitlin Clark is super popular. That's what they prove. Cause they had it. You gotta speak up on it. You gotta speak on now your platform. You know the platform. Now when it came to the Olympics and said, hey, we need her on the Olympics, to put on that pedestal on the Olympics, put on the Olympic team so she can promote the game, she could push the game and push the initiative, make it global. No, we don't need her. We don't need Caitlin Clark. We don't need Caitlin Clark not 1 minute. We don't need Caitlin Clark. We got all these other players that's been playing for years, and they've been doing this for years, and they've been steady for years. We have all these other players. We don't need Caitlin Clark. We don't need Caitlin Clark. We don't need Caitlin Clark to go to the game. Now, it don't matter that Commissioner David Silver, which the NBA owns 60% of the WNBA. I just found it out. I was like, that's crazy. The NBA owns 60% of the WNBA. The Commissioner Silver's like, man, he was really disappointed that they did not put Caitlin Clark on the Olympic team. Why? Because he understands how to grow a league. He understands how to run a league. The NBA's had to take over charge of the negotiations for the WNBA for the TV negotiations. Why? Because they want to say, hey, man, we got 60%. Give it in. Y'all remember when Draymond Green made the comments, man, I'm paying $100,000 to these women every year, and he can't say that? That's where we are right now. Right? Everybody's talking about, because I did some research. I've been researching this all the weekend when I was off and I was taking it easy. And the weekend I was off and I was chilling, I was researching. I wasn't just doing that. I was watching the games. I was researching and I was doing some research on everything. And I heard it. And when I saw the Nation Day thing and I saw all this other stuff coming and I saw all this other stuff hitting, I said, interesting. And I saw that the media started saying, well, she has to say something. It's her responsibility to say something. She needs to say something. And I sat there and saw them bully that girl, that young lady, into making a statement about something she might not even care about. They're using your name to weaponize hatred. No, it's not. The hatred is there regardless. Caitlin Clark's there and she's not there. If anything, the weaponized, where are these people that's talking about the weaponizing of hatred from the media? We're gonna see it in a little bit. We're gonna see the real people who are weaponizing hatred and fostering dissension amongst the people. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. It's not the Caitlin Clark fans. It really ain't the Angel Reese fans. But it's the media. We sit up here saying, hey, man, the league needs to protect Caitlin Clark from these bad fouls because we don't want to see her injured. We want to see her play. You know what Stephen A. said? It's about race. That's the media. Because we called out from day one, we said, hey, man, their agenda isn't to make money. We called out that from day one that their agenda isn't to grow the league. We called out from day one that their agenda is to grow the LGBTQ plus community. We called it out from day one. That's what the real agenda is. We showed you Dawn Staley when Dawn Staley had in there on the biggest night before the game of the year in women's basketball, which was South Carolina and Iowa, which had 18.7 million people watching. The biggest night, the question that stuck Dawn Staley more than anything was, how do you feel about transgenders playing in the women's sport? And we saw Dawn Staley take a deep breath and be like, man, you going to ask me this on the game? And then finally say, I think they should play. I think men that were born men should be able to play with women. Let them play. And we was like, why are you saying this? You could have just said, hey, man, I'm concentrating on the team and the players that we have here and the players that we have now. These young ladies have worked hard to get here. That's where our concentration on. That's something we could talk about another time. But no, she took the biggest stage of the year. The biggest game so far, 18.7 million people watched. Right before to promote the biggest game, they took that as an opportunity to push what? The agenda. To push the agenda. Oh, VVS, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to the 3 million that watch Sunday. We on the way. Just sit tight with me. We coming. I've been holding this in all weekend. The audacity of these jokers to sit here and try to bully a young lady to say something where her right it is to say, I don't really want to say anything. I'm focused. I'm dead focused. I'm laser focused on what my goal is. I'm keeping the main thing the main thing. And the main thing isn't your agenda. The main thing for Caitlin Clark is to play basketball. That's what she's getting paid to play. It is our right to say I plead the fifth. But y'all don't give a flip about her, right? Because y'all really don't give a flip about her. Y'all only care about what you got going on. Y'all don't care about the WNBA. Y'all don't care about the money. The real talk, y'all get the money because y'all can go across seas. That's why all them the Olympic players want to be on the Olympic team so they can go in there and basically showcase their skills so they can get their Europe and China and Russian dollars up because they know they ain't getting the WNBA. That's what most people, VVS, that's what most people want. Most people don't want Caitlin Clark. We're not looking for Caitlin Clark to be the politician. We want her to be the basketball player. Now, and she decides that she pulls a LeBron James. Let's remember, LeBron James wasn't asking about initially when he came in the league. He wasn't initially asked about what he felt about color and what he felt about the LGBTQ and Black Lives Matter. He grew into that. But it's everybody sitting here from Stephen A. Smith to not Robert Griffin III to other people try to say, where's her responsibility to speak out on things and do it? You heard the chick talking about she compared it to Spider-Man. With great responsibility. That's actually scripture. Y'all do know that scripture, right? You know what I'm saying? With great gifts comes courage. That's actually scripture. That's actually biblical. But she don't have to say anything right now. Now it's funny. Y'all want her to speak on the situations of race. Y'all want her to speak on the situations of candor and saying that, hey, King is weaponizing your name, Caitlin Clark. No, what we're saying, we ain't saying Caitlin Clark hates anyone. We're saying Caitlin Clark is exposing a lot of y'all. We're trying to understand, and once again, this is what we get. We get what Angel Reese did. We get the league saying, "Oh, but look at that coming and attacking us, and we don't have anybody to protect us." No. You made decisions as grown women. All the women on the Olympic teams, all the women on the Olympic team are veterans. All of them. All of them are veterans. You made a decision that you had all the veterans on the Olympic team, and you got all them because they got years of experience. Now, the lie that the media will tell you is that these are the best 12 players. Dan Patrick, they are not the best 12 players in the league. They're not. They're not the best 12 players. Matter of fact, Dana Taurasi has worse stats than Caitlin Clark. They're not. Now, we heard years ago. Now, if we go back and we do our research and we go back to Candace Wiggins, and Wiggins said, hey, man, that stuff there is crazy. Like, I had to leave the league because I'm a heterosexual black woman, and man, I was called everything. I was abused and whatever. Now, that was way back in a few years ago when she's talking about that. But then we had, Obawale. Obawale just come out recently and say pretty much the same thing on Club Late Night with Shannon Sharp. Napcap. Obawale came on Nightcap and said, man, I been took my name out the Olympic team because there's a lot of politics going on. And Shannon Sharp was like, and Tad was like, man, I ain't trying to get you in trouble. We go chill out. But she let you know, hey, I took my name out because there's a lot of politics going on. I know this is what she said. It's a lot of politics. So I already knew it was a lot of politics. You know, and everybody just said, "Oh, Bawale deserved to be on the team." I hope I'm saying the lady's name right. No disrespect if I'm saying it wrong. But that's what she said. The politics. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. The politics is really the reason why the WNBA hasn't gone forward more than what they have. If we keep it 110%. It's a lot of their politics and policies in place where people are like, yo, this is trash. Like, I don't even want to watch this game. Enrico Ogunbowale. She said she took her name out. You don't believe me? Show it. This is on ESPN. When there's politics involved. That is when he's gone. Enrico Ogunbowale told the Nightcap podcast in an episode release that she took her name out of the pool for U.S. Women's Basketball Olympic team months ago, and that she thinks politics goes in the selection of the squad. Me being me, I just felt the vibes. I wonder what those vibes are. When it comes to that stuff, it really doesn't have much to do with their game. It's not about basketball. It's really about who they feel fits in with the team. What do you mean? Who do they feel fits in with the team? Who feels comfortable with the LGBTQIA players that's on the game? And I told y'all last video, something like 4 of them that's not, they support it, but they not. Go look at the team. Go see. I think it's like Ava. I think it's like 4. I think they all play for the Aces. They all play for the Aces. But people don't want to talk about it. You know what they want to do? They want to deflect and say, oh, it's race. They're racist. My thing is this, and I've been saying this. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Not yet. I'm going to say that. Too many people stealing my stuff, my topics and my talking points. So I'm going to say that for later. But at the end of the day, this is what we dealt with all weekend before we even got to the game. Before we got to the big game. Before the tip-off came, Caitlin Clark had to deal with all this before they even got to the big game and the tip-off of the game. Now we want you to be a sports person. But when everybody else said, hey, man, the best place for her to be a sports person is on the Olympic team, y'all didn't want her on there. Because she didn't fit in the politics. Y'all didn't want Bawale, who's a beast. That's the only person that people said that should have been it before Caitlin. That's one of the few that said, hey, you know what? Enrique Ogunbowale should have made it before Caitlin. But then we found out that months ago she wasn't even there. She was like, man, I ain't trying to get it because I already know what it's about. And I told you, I said, hey, I'm kind of glad Caitlin didn't make the team. They was like, why? I said, because let that old guard get their mess on out of here. For 30 years, we done had that mess. Let them get that old guard. You kind of got to get rid of the old guard before the new guard can take off. Kind of had to do it. And now we're starting to see, and I said from the beginning, Caitlin Clark is exposing the WNBA for being trash with something that we knew for years. And now they're trying to say, oh, no, it's really not about the politics of the ladies not like her. Y'all remember when everybody was talking about they didn't like Caitlin Clark? Y'all hear that trying to hush on that right now, ain't they? They kind of quiet it down on people saying they don't like they trying to hush on they kind of hush. We kind of caught them when two undisclosed sources said, man, we don't want on the team because our fans is rabid and blah 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 blah, right? And they, now we start to see, okay, yeah, it probably was some jealousy and there was some tension between that. Because they kind of tell us that they're trying to make us look like we was crazy. Y'all don't know basketball. Y'all just new fans coming on. I'm like, man, we've been covering women's basketball for years. We just don't like the WNBA. 18.7 million people tuned in. Then the game the week before that, it was like what, 11 million, 12 million tuned in the game before that. When Caitlin beat South Carolina the first time, before South Carolina avenged her, it was what, 6 million? We like women's basketball. We just don't like the WNBA. And a lot of that has to do with y'all policies and y'all politics that we see, and the ones that really pay attention see how obvious it is. We see how obvious it is. We've been saying, why? That don't make sense of what they're doing. Before Caitlin Clark got the league, I said on the show, my issue with Caitlin is the WNBA doesn't know how to promote her. They won't know how to promote her. They won't know how to push her. And sure enough, she gets in the league. What she had to deal with? Oh, she ain't going to be ready. She ain't this. And then the media started giving out lies and narrative. She ain't physical enough. Her game doesn't translate from college. All she does is shoot threes. All these narratives that the media try to put out to disregard this girl, to disrespect this girl, to put this young lady, I'm sorry to call her, they put this young lady down. We come to find out that majority of this stuff is just lies. Well, Caitlin Clark fans are just delusional. No, we not. We watch the games. Every time Caitlin get fouled, they have some. No, we not. We ain't said, listen, she got destroyed in Seattle. Got clothesline out the air. They didn't even call a foul. When Breonna Stewart said they pick on her, we looked at and said, dog. We didn't complain. We did, but we kept it on the wraps. Because it was a basketball play. But when Kennedy Carter calls her a beat and then shoves her in the back and pushes down on the floor, we gonna be like, yo, all right, cool. We gonna let him call him a flagrant. Nope, it's not a flagrant. It's just a common foul. That's when we start acting the fool. That's when people start running like, yo, do y'all see that they said that this is a common foul? To the WNBA 2 days to come back and say, yep, that was a flagrant. We all knew it was a flagrant. Now y'all trying to tell us Angel Reese had to celebrate. The girl got hit in the head, got knocked, you know what I'm saying? Threw the girl down herself. The senator, and when she won the championship a couple of years ago, got in the girl's face and said, hey, we got the ring, you can't see me. Did Caitlin Clark's thing. The next week, then when we got to the league and she lose the week before the game, she want to let everybody know it's not just one person, it's Me Too. She gave the Me Too speech. Now the media is trying to sell us that, hey man, that was just a play on the ball. After she done sat down, had the game, foul trouble. Her team is losing. It's just a play on the ball. Angel Reese has blocked 2 shots this year. 2. 1, 2. 2 shots. She's not a shot blocker. She's not one. You know how many Caitlin's blocked? 15. And she's a guard, point guard at that. The media is so, listen, man, the media is so gaslighting some stuff. It's crazy. But ain't nobody saying Angel Reese. No, not. I haven't heard any. Well, I have extremists. I heard people that's really not, like, we ain't heard them talk about Caitlin Clark till now. You said there's a lot of people that just jumped on the Caitlin Clark bandwagon recently that you looking like, I ain't never heard you say nothing about Caitlin Clark, Matt Liner. Angel Reese should be suspended. I heard no real Caitlin Clark fan say Angel Reese should be suspended. When they called it flagrant, we was like, all right, cool. We would have been, if they would have gave the flavor too, we wouldn't have been mad. But it was like, all right, cool. Even Christy Side said after the game, she said, hey, man, our problem is, hey, we felt like they made the right call. They made the right call. That's not an issue. Our problem is when they don't make the call. And legitimately, that's what Caitlin Clark fans get upset when we're like, hey, man, the girl pushed the call a B, a push, and it was not in a basketball play, and y'all gave her a common foul. But the media will be like, oh, it's race. I'm so disappointed Stephen A. Smith don't have the better talking points to say race. I gave you 15 different talking points, and not one time did I say it was racial. And we're going to talk about race. Let's talk about how all these black women, the ones that are saying that Caitlin Clark isn't as good as we say she is. All the women of color said Caitlin Clark is not deserving and she's not as great as the. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Every time something come up with Caitlin Clark, we got Monica Minut. We got what's the girl that just talked the WNBA she used to be the WPA's vice president on ESPN, and they telling us, and what's the new one? The new kind of the Hispanic young lady, the new one on ESPN First Take. I can't think of her name right now. We got those three here that talk about Caitlin Clark isn't that great. Are you crazy? Why do people sit up here and lie like Caitlin Clark was averaging 28.4 points a game and was one of the first women ever to score 40, have a 40-point triple-double ever? Caitlin Clark beat an undefeated South Carolina that hadn't lost in 2 years. That was loaded. She went for 41-10. But some kind of way, when she get to the league, it doesn't translate. Until it does. But some kind of way, Angel Reese is that beast. So who really is perpetuating racism? Every time I hear them talk about Caitlin, they try to bring up Angel Reese. I'm like, why? Well, they joined at the hip. It wasn't until Angel Reese did this after that game where everything started. That's a lie. It started the weekend before. With Dawn Staley and the undefeated South Carolina Gamecocks. ESPN says that's the one that got the ratings. 5.5 million. That started it. Next week, they got 9.9 million. That was the championship game. This year, they got 14 million. But guess how many they got with Dawn Staley and Caitlin Clark? 18.7. Sunday, we find out CBS comes through, and CBS shows us that Caitlin Clark got at the game Sunday on CBS. Now, we talked about ESPN because ESPN does what ESPN. We talked about ESPN and how they dropped the ball and they played the Seattle game. They didn't put Caitlin on national TV, and they only got 400,000 views. But you see CBS presentation Chicago Sky, most watched NBA game on any network in 23 years. 2.25 million viewers, up 225% versus last year comparable game, Phoenix and New York. Who plays for Phoenix? Y'all know? She made the Olympic team. She was locked up for a little while. Game peaked at nearly 3 million viewers. Paramount delivered its most streamed game, WNBA game, and household average minute audience. All this is going down. And you know what you guys told us? When men kept there, women kept there and said, hey, man, because it wasn't just men, it was women too. When men and women came together and said, hey, y'all really need to put Caitlin Clark on the Olympic team to grow the game. Oh, we don't need Caitlin Clark. We put the Olympic team to win gold. We put the best team together to win gold. And we like, y'all supposed to win gold anyway. It should be close. That should be a forgiving thing. And I told you they were selfish last video. One of them, because a lot of them won multiple gold medals. Some of them should be like, you know what, let's get the young girl a shot. Let's get a girl we want to grow the game. And, you know, I'm going to relinquish my spot to grow the game. But they don't care about the game. 0%. So when all this happened, Caitlin Clark then wins. Caitlin goes and balls tremendously. Balls tremendously out. I mean, goes ham. Against Angel Reese, the anointed one. You know, I told you at the beginning of the year, I said Angel Reese will probably get out. I said I don't see Angel Reese. The issue with Angel Reese, finally Stephen A. Like I said, man, they kind of stealing my talking points. It's all good. I love it. It's all good. We work as I tell you some of their talking points too. We all work together, right? But this is the thing. I've been telling y'all, Angel Reese it's not Magic Bird. I've been telling y'all that for about a month now. It's not Magic Bird. Angel Reese doesn't have the game to be Magic Bird. If you're gonna do Magic Bird, then you gotta do Juju. That's Magic Bird. Walla may be Magic Bird. But it ain't Angel Reese. Angel Reese is more like Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman. Get on that class. Draymond. That's Angel Reese. Listen, man. The call of Angel Reese Magic is a disrespect. It's disrespectful to Magic Johnson. I know y'all ain't gonna like it, but the call of Angel Reese Magic is disrespectful to Magic Johnson. That's disrespectful. Y'all need to stop doing that. Magic Johnson was one of the greatest point guards of all time. Angel Reese is not going to be the greatest power forward of all time. She's not going to be the greatest small forward. Shoot, she plays the same position as Audrey Wilson. Y'all got to stop that. This is the stuff that the media keeps kicking us. And it is for ratings, and it does help with ratings, and it does help the game reach 3 million, something that is never done before. But the truth be told, if we really, really want to talk truthfully, it's not that. And what the media won't tell you that I'll tell you is that Angel Reese is not that good. She's not. She's not very athletic. No blocks. Doesn't really have a consistent jumper. Right? She's not that good. That's what the media keeps bringing up her rebounding. She's an offensive rebounder. How's the offensive rebounder for all missed shots? She was 3 for what? 3 for 12? 4 for 11? 5 offensive rebounds? What, 12 altogether? She's a hustler. She hustles, she scraps, she fights. And it's a dirty type play. That's why she gets a lot of fouls. But let her tell it. People got special Wilsons. And this has always been my issue. This has been my issue with y'all. Like, what is your issue with Angel Reese? Why y'all like her? My wife said, you just need to tell them you just don't like her game. Just tell the people you just don't like. You don't like her game. You don't like her person. You know, you really don't just care for her. And I have that right to be like, I'm not rooting for Angel Reese. But you know what? This when it becomes race. This when it becomes racial. Right? This when race comes in. Because when I say that, a large part of my black people say, I'm putting down a black woman. Now, mind you, I can sit there all day and say, as a Lakers fan, congratulations to Boston, but I did not root for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't root for Jason Tatum. I don't root for none of them guys on Boston because I'm a Laker fan. Nobody has an issue with me saying that. I don't root for Jokic. Do I think he's a phenomenal player? Yeah. But when it comes to me talking about it, I'm like, yo, I don't root for him because I'm a Laker fan. Y'all know the biggest thing. A lot of y'all are new to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for liking. Thank y'all for subscribing. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. But man, the numbers are crazy right now. I appreciate you guys so much. Twitter, y'all going crazy right now. YouTube, thank you. Facebook, pick it up. But when y'all sit up there and we talk sports, wait a minute, because y'all, listen, y'all think I'm harder than this Caitlyn thing. Wait till Alabama start playing. Y'all get a whole different kingdom when Alabama, when Roll Tide start playing. Y'all know I ain't had nothing positive to say about Georgia. When Stetson Bennett there won the national championship, you know what I call Stetson Bennett? When they beat Alabama, you know what I call Stetson Bennett? I call Stetson Bennett Stetson Art Kelly Bennett. Because he playing with them kids. That old man playing with them little kids. Ain't nobody say, King, you being racist. 0%. Because they understood, hey, I'm an Alabama fan. I'm a Nick Saban guy. They understood that it was about the game. Ain't nobody said, when I sit there and say, man, I'm going for Alabama to win the championship. And Georgia player break a touchdown, and I'm going against Alabama, I don't like them. Ain't nobody say, hey, man, you don't like your own kind. No, they like, okay, we understand you're an Alabama fan. And every opportunity, I be throwing shots. Every opportunity. Every single one. I really like Jalen Hurts, right? But he's an Eagle. And I'm a Cowboy fan. So every opportunity I get, I throw shots at Jalen Hurts. Every opportunity, I throw shots. That's just me being a fan. That ain't me going against my race. But for some reason, if I throw shots at Angel Reese and say, hey, man, I'm just going to keep it funky with y'all. She ain't that good. Oh, you don't like black woman. You don't want to see a black woman survive. You don't want to see her get over. You hate black. You hate your people. Man, shut up. That's not the truth. Why can't I disagree with this, how she plays? I don't like her style of play. Why I can't like her how she speaks in her interviews and how it seems like she never takes accountability for what she does? Why I can't just call those things out and say her character is flawed? Y'all are saying about me. Y'all will call me a coon. Black people call me a coon because I sit there and say I root for Caitlin Clark. And I told some people, I put on, I said, listen, man. I said, listen. Black folks, I said, this is the thing. They playing a dangerous game because they want to make it about race. And when these real races start coming out, I don't want to hear their mouths. I don't want to hear it. Y'all trying to make it about race. And when the real races be, oh, y'all want to make it about race? All right, let's make it about race then. Then they will be like, oh, we need her to speak up and say they weaponizing her name to talk about race. But y'all made it about race. What you thought was going to happen? It's like, let me tell y'all something. Let me give you this. And then I said I wasn't going to be on long. Lord. Oh, 50 minutes, I ain't bad. All right. Let me tell y'all something. The reason I don't mess with Angel Reese like that, right? Let me tell y'all. I didn't have an issue with Angel Reese. It's two things. It's three things that I had an issue with Angel Reese for doing, right? If y'all really pay attention to the Angel Reese situation, Angel Reese, before the whole "you can't see me" incident and the ring incident, Angel Reese was getting really kind of dogged in the media before that. If I'm not mistaken, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait 1 minute. If I'm not mistaken, Angel Reese started in Maryland. If I'm not mistaken, or I might be wrong. Let me look that up. Let's go, Maryland. Her team server. She was named husband and sophomore Reese repeated. Metro, I am 17 points. Couple classic superstars. Reese. In January. Adams won high school and then private messages. Then in 2020, head coach Lisa Smith was fired from her position after her private messages on Instagram criticizing Reese's behavior were made public. Yeah, I thought Reese had some behavior issues before she got to LSU. That's why I put in Maryland, South Carolina, Louisville. Yeah, she committed to Maryland becoming the highest ranked recruit in the program history. Her other finalists were South Carolina, USC, Syracuse. On November 13th, Bruce signed the national letter intent. The program she was drawn to Maryland because of the proximity of the brands. She preferred, and she was also right. All right, freshman season. This is on. I'm gonna read this. Reese entered her freshman season at Maryland, right, and primarily as a power forward. Despite being a freshman, she was praised by head coach Brenda Frisk. Alicia Fresh viewed Reese as a team's big three. Also included Ashley was one of the Diamond Miller news that she made a debut for Maryland, recording a season high 20 and 9 rebounds. All right, over Davidson. In the fourth game of December 5th, she suffered a Jones fracture, and a foot awkwardly during the minutes February 21st. Reese came off the bench following her return. She had Maryland Big 10 in regular. At the end of the regular season, she named the Big 10 All-Freshman team. On March 2024, second round NCAA, Reese scored 19 points, helped Maryland defeat the seed Alabama. 316 as a freshman, Reese averaged 10 points, 6 rebounds following. Reese returned to the starting role of sophomore season at Maryland. Reese contributed 21 points, but blah, 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 blah. February 14, 2022, she posted 25 points, 50 rebounds. Reese named, All right. On April 5th, Reese entered transfer portal with several teammates. Honors. There was stretch 4. She was most heralded transfer, and she went on. Someone said for 17.8 double, most heralded transfer. She took interest to LSU. After Ohio State, Karen Poole, whom she had known since what's night. So yeah, I thought she started in Maryland, right? Oh, we definitely think it's straight against LGBTQ. Right? As a restarted in Maryland. She didn't start at LSU. She started in Maryland. Now, you know what I'm saying? And then, we got to do some research to see what happened. But she issued the transfer protocol at LSU. That's fine. That's all right. But she had issues at LSU too. But what I was saying was the media, and the thing was, and she said it in the championship game. She said the championship game before she did the "You Can't See Me." She said, "Hey, the media were calling me ghetto and all this." The thing was, it was following her that Angel Reese started in Maryland. It followed her that she was having attitude issues. That was before she got to LSU. When she got to LSU, she already had a reputation of having attitude. This is true story. Y'all don't do the research. She had already had a reputation. So when the whole Caitlin Clark thing came, now see, this is why I got mad at the Caitlin Clark thing. And this is what a lot of people won't tell you, especially the black people won't tell you. They definitely won't tell you. My brothers and sisters definitely won't tell you this. And I'm disappointed in it. Because, you know what? I'm just disappointed in something. Because the thing is, y'all really got to remember what happened. What happened was when Caitlin Clark beat South Carolina, Caitlin Clark was the thing that the media kept showing was Caitlin Clark waving the old girl off. Man, shoot your shot. You ain't gonna hit it. You ain't gonna hit it. You ain't gonna hit it. Everybody remember that. They remember Caitlin Clark hit the three coming out field and go, oh, she was in the black folk stuff. You can't see me. You know what I'm saying? She was out there doing all just doing shit, doing what we do. And she messed around and beat the great Dawn Staley and the undefeated South Carolina. And you know what a lot of my people said? Man, I want to see Dawn them take on Reese them. I want to see Boston against Reese. That's what they had built up. But Kayla came out there and went for 41-10 and took the game. And then told y'all can't see me. Yeah. See that? We couldn't believe it. We're like, she's on that to the black coach. Oh. We're like, she ain't doing that to Dawn, not the Dawn. You can't see me, not the Dawn. She made, listen, that game in South Carolina between Caitlin Clark and South Carolina, she made Dawn Staley look like a bad coach. That's what people don't tell you. That game between South Carolina, Caitlin Clark made Dawn Staley look like a bad coach. Because Dawn Staley had the team that was loaded, undefeated. This was a blown hour out. And they was like, yo, Dawn Staley never made the adjustments to stop Caitlin Clark. She made Dawn Staley look like an average coach. And she made her look bad. We won't say it. Because we want to get to Angel Reese won and they beat him, you know. Malarkey did one and they beat her. Oh, she can see she did it back to her. Right? But we don't sit there and say, hey, Angel Reese, you copy Caitlin? You ain't had no original to go throw at her? I was doing that for my girls in the SEC. You was from Maryland. Maryland in the SEC? But we believe that stuff. But that's what made Caitlin Clark a national. I think she had 40 to go. She had back-to-back 40-point games. And then when she had 41 against South Carolina, that's what made Caitlin Clark a household name. That's what people was like, whoa, who is this white girl? That's what the black community said. Like, but y'all was like, hey, it was this black young lady who was out here balling. It was like, it was this white girl out here doing this. Angel Reese admitted it in the interview. What did she admit? I saw how she was doing my sisters on the SEC team. Go look at the video. Go watch the interview. I saw how she was doing my sisters on the SEC team. That's what the black community was like, yo, wait a minute. Who is she doing that to Dawn? She doing that to Leah? The squad? Right? I think it was the next year. You're right. I think next year she had 40-40. That's just that when that happened, people, that's when race got involved. And now you fast forward, we have a good game. Hard foul on Angel Reese, who didn't have a great game. She got a foul trouble early. You know what I'm saying? And then, Caitlin goes to the back. Angel Reese goes. And, y'all say she tried to play the ball. I mean, she ain't got but 2 blocks all year. Go look the stats up. She got 2 blocks all year. But guess what? And she clotheslines Caitlin upside the head. Some people said that wasn't a foul. That was a flagrant. I was like, in what league is that? Y'all don't. Yeah, that's when I started saying y'all don't watch basketball. Because even in the NBA, that's a flagrant. That's an incidental contact to the head. Player made incidental contact to the head. There's a flagrant one that get 2 shots in the ball. That's in the NBA. And y'all supposed to say the WNBA is more physical than the NBA. Y'all need to stop them lies, man. Stop lying like that. Stop lying. Did y'all see Derek White last night get his teeth broke there last night? Get bowled on the floor by Lively? But that's the way Witherspoon played, though, Top Gun. That's the way she played. She played like that. She played because she was short and she was kind of slow. So she had to kind of get, well, I wouldn't say she was slow. She was short and she had to play physical. She was kind of like, what's old buddy that played with Milwaukee that, I can never remember his name when I need to remember his name. I can never remember his name when I need to remember his name. What was his name? Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Yeah. Her gang was patterned after Patrick Beverly's. Right? So, she not the most talented, not the most skilled, but she was hard-nosed and she played hard. If you remember Witherspoon when she played, she was hard-nosed and she played hard. That's the way she played. That's why she liked Kennedy Carter so much. I appreciate it. But it's a true story. I'm making this up. This is a true story. See Pritchard Bud Creep. It's a true story. That's how she played. So her team played like that. Hard nosed, physical. Get your hands on them. It's all good. It's all good. It was a foul. We took it. It's a flagrant one that made the call this time. Praise the Lord. Oh, God. Praise the Lord. And it was in Indiana, too. That played a part. They was actually in Indiana this time, too. So they played a part, too. Sold out in Indiana. And they got reprimanded last time, for what I understand. They got reprimanded last time for not making the flagrant call. So they made the right call. Everybody thinks they made the right call. Majority of the fans think they made the right call. The coach Caitlin said they made the right call. Everybody said they made the right call. All the people that's not saying they made the right call and saying that the girl should be are the people that have agendas. That's outside of basketball. No one said Angel Reese should be suspended. For what? It was a call. Was he going after the ball? I don't know. I don't know the intent. I just know she only has 2 blocks all year. I don't know. I don't know if she has 2 blocks all year. But we know this. We know she knew once that happened, that was going to be the talk of the media because she said it in a post-game interview. Those are 2 things we know. We knew when that happened, she knew by the time she knew when she got to the post-game that was going to be talked about all over. It's going to be played over and over again. Because not only did she blame the media that was there, they were like, man, we journalists, we don't work for the networks. We paper journalists. We're not broadcast journalists. We paper journalists. They're like, we ain't gonna put we ain't running that. We don't work for the television stations. But they was like, you're right. It is gonna run about 30 times. You know what I'm saying? And the lady that told us, you're right. It's gonna run. You best believe it's gonna run. All this happened. And we like, cool, it's a good rivalry. We won again. We 2-0. Isn't much of a rivalry. And then some people say she had no chance. And I get it. I said we would have been mad. I just said that. I said we would have been mad if she would have got a flagrant 2. We would have been too mad. We would have understood it. But she got a flagrant 1. We got 2 shots in the ball and we got the W. Caitlin balled out 23 points. What, 9 assists, 8 rebounds? 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Continue. But she's only a one-trick pony. She can only shoot. Okay. She can only shoot. She can only shoot threes. That's what they tell us. She's not physical enough. I said, she's not physical enough. That's what they tell us. I'm like, man, she look pretty physical to me. Not gonna ball out ever. Now my question is, okay, what's next? Now, because we sit here, we done question her ability. We done say she was overrated. Now, we done said that she won't speak up for the causes that need to be spoken of. We done said she wasn't physical. Her fans was radical. All those things. And each one we keep checking off like, nah, no. Next is we have Robert Griffin go on social media and say Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are being used. And I'm like, what? Really? That's what we're doing. Is that's seriously how we acting right now? Is that's seriously what you want to portray? Is that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are in a race war, are being used in a race war? And see, this is when a lot of people, when you start saying stupid stuff like this is when a lot of people start being like, man, I'm good on this. This is where people start looking like, are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? Is it this? This is the best talking point that you can come up with after this week. And I know what it was. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Right? I know exactly what it is. Exactly. I know exactly what it is. And it's this. And this is what I said earlier. When you really look at the games and you really look at the players, you see they really don't stack up against each other. Let me just really be honest. You really be honest. Like, it's like seeing Luka Doncic going against, who can I say? Al Horford, right? Al Horford is a great player, good player. But when you talk about skill, Al Horford doesn't match up with the Kyrie Irving or Luka Doncic. He's a great player, won a championship. When we sitting talking about skill, you can just tell us a skill difference, right? There's a skill difference. It's just when you look at somebody like Joel Embiid and going against somebody like pretty much anybody, you just see it's a skill difference. And the truth be told, what Caitlin Clark displayed Sunday is that there's a huge skill difference between her and Angel Reese. It's just a skill difference. It's a skill difference. And the only thing that the media could do, that's why the crazy thing is this. When I was watching the media and watching them talk about Caitlin Clark and the game, they didn't talk about the fact that Caitlin Clark didn't win. And Caitlin was amazing. You know what they want to concentrate on? They hit to the head. Why? And Angel Reese's press conference. Why? That's the only way you can talk. Because on the court, there was no comparison. That's the only way they could talk. Because when they get on the court and they balled, I'm about to pull it up. I want to show you the numbers. When they got on the court and ball, hold on, send it. I need to send it to you guys. It really was no comparison. You saw a skills gap. You know what I'm saying? Look at the numbers. You saw a skills gap. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. Right? Angel Reese had 11 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, shooting 31%. 31%. Caitlin Clark had 23 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, shooting 64%. That's a huge skill gap. Huge. But she got a double-double. She missed half of those 5 rebounds off on a miss. It's a skills difference. She's a big, shooting 31%. That's horrible. That's not good. That's not good. What? She's a big shooter. That's not good. That's not good. It's a skills gap. But some kind of way, the media is trying to say, oh, because y'all remember last couple of weeks, they were saying Angel Reese was the top rookie in WNBA? And they were talking about win share. Remember she put the post talking about, hey, man, you can talk about somebody else that's actually winning games. Now, Kelly never got more wins than Angel Reese them do. Y'all know if the NBA season ended today, Caitlin Clark then would be in the playoffs? Think about that. That's crazy. I don't know what y'all talking about. So the only way they can keep this conversation going is for there to be some drama. For them to talk some noise. For them to say it's a race war. It is some racial dynamics to it. We're not ignorant. I don't want y'all to sit there and say, oh, we've been ignorant. We're not. There's some race to it. It is definitely some race baiting going on. And trust me, I know. Because every time I post, I have some black person, and I sit there and post about Caitlin, talking about why you like the white girls so much you don't like your people. And I be looking at them like y'all idiots. Yes, I love my people. Yeah, talk to them. Yes, I love my people. Yes, I love my people. But if I see somebody that's not doing well, I'm not rooting for them. I asked the brother last night who chill there he wanted to post the race war thing to my man, why we can't just like both players? Now you just want to like both players. But when I had you on my show and we was talking, you was asking me why I was rooting so hard for Caitlin Clark and not Angel Reese. I'm like, that's who I prefer. I like her game better. I like the fact that she takes accountability. I like her pregame. And Caitlin Clark hadn't said any, and the media started to realize Caitlin Clark ain't saying nothing wrong. Where's all this vitriol coming from? Now, some of us kind of wish Caitlin Clark would go off and be like, man. But right now, I like the fact she ain't saying much. She toting the line. She's saying all the right things. Some people hate you for that. They feel like you're being disingenuous. All right? So a lot of people, especially me working in the media and knowing media, we rather you spaz out because it gives a better story. That's why I like Angel Reese, because Angel Reese saying some controversial stuff that gives you story. Oh, we don't know what this. Oh, maybe they got some people got special files. We like that, so we like. Oh, you see where you talking about Caitlin? Dun dun dun. Angel Reese subliminally throws a shot at Caitlin Clark. Y'all can't stop. I mean, come on, man. I'm like, yo, I don't like the fact. I just don't like the fact that every time something goes against her, it's always everybody else's fault. Tony Gunn says not a rivalry for sure. Caitlin is the most popular player in the WNBA. She doesn't need one now. Now Reese would love to, so she can try to stay relevant. I hate to tell what's her name, Chrissy, the beautiful young lady that plays on it. I think everybody like she started kissing some the one that Jace the Houston thing. I'd be like, man, listen, man, you hang around Asian, I'm the one. She's probably trying to get them lights up, keep them things. And people talk about Caitlin can't play. AJ can't continue to play like that. If AJ Reese continues to average 12 points, 10 rebounds, shooting 30%, then my then my prediction is gonna come true. She's gonna be on Love and Hip Hop in like 4 or 5 years. I think basketball wise or something, some type of reality show. Like Angel Reese is already tossed from the reality show. You can't tell me differently. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me any difference. Angel Reese's reality. I see it coming. It's coming. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming. She got 3 million hours coming. She got a reality show coming. Definitely. TV sitcom or something. Angel Reese got a reality show. Angel Reese's Pieces, something like that. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? Angel's got a reality show coming some kind of way. It's coming. It's on the way. It's on the way. That's some dollars she's not passing on. It's on the way. It's on the way. All I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, like, she's gonna have to get to, and I said this before, she's gonna have to get the AJ Wilson to catch Caitlin. She's gonna have to get the AJ Wilson numbers. And I don't see that happen. AJ Wilson has a knockdown 16 and 18 footer that is pure, and she can extend it all the way out to a 3-point shot, and she can block shots, and she's physical, and she's athletic. And she's setting the feet. I'll tell y'all, let's keep it flowing. Let's keep it about basketball. Now, I done made jokes about it, but let's keep it about basketball. Angel Reese got to learn how to set her feet when she shoots. She's flailing too much, right? She's not standing firm on her feet and going up strong. She's like, oh, right, and falling. Staying strong. That's how shots are missing. I'm coming up short. See, y'all think I hate the girl. I hate the girl. I just think some of the time she got to take accountability. Eventually, you got to take accountability as an adult. And I'm just one of the ones to tell you got to take accountability. And I've been saying this since this situation happened at the finals with Caitlin Clark. I've been saying it since then. Came back next year. She didn't take accountability, cried and all that other stuff. The media feel sorry for her. Oh, y'all talking about a black girl that's cried on national TV. What was that? Umar Johnson. Man, Umar Johnson. Oh, God. I would love to have the baby. Tell Umar I'm looking for. I just want the base boards, though. That's from the base. But this is the thing. Yeah, it's not a race war, guys. Are there races on both sides? Yes. Are there races extremists on both sides? God, yes. Are people using it as an opportunity to talk about race or an opportunity to get off? Yeah. But that's in everything. That's in rap, hip hop. That's in sports. Oh, Boston winning the championship. You think it ain't people talking racist in Boston right now? In Dallas, I think Kyrie got a racial slur last night when he went down there when he fell on the thing last night. Anybody say it's a race? What is this racial slur? But why they saying stuff like that? It hurts the narrative. And it's an election year. Remember that too. It's an election year. It's an election year. Yeah, she flails too much. She got to set us, keep a strong base and go up strong. She got to get stronger too. Like, yeah, how come we never hear people say, you know why they try to say that Angel Reese doesn't need to get stronger? It's because she gets a lot of rebounds, right? But she got to get stronger too. She needs to get more athletic. She got to get faster twitch with her jump and her rebounds. She need to get in the gym and work on her game also. That 12 to 16 footer got to be automatic. It's not there. That's just real talk. We talked about what Caitlin needs to do. We said Caitlin needs to get stronger. We said Caitlin needs to work on going to the right. I'm glad she hit a 3 going to the right the other night. Going to the right. Right? We said that she needs to work on the float game. But what do we see? We saw after the win. What was she doing? She's out there working on her floater. I've seen Caitlin start posting cats up and taking them to the hole. She's gonna work on what? She's working on her game. She's working on that floater with that right hand. Then she's gonna work on the floater with the left hand. We know she needs to get the mid range. If Caitlin gets the mid range in the floater, that's Curry, dog. If a team said Pittsburgh, guess what? That's Curry. You ain't gotta be strong. I told y'all. She plays in Indiana, who's one of the greatest shooters and greatest players in Indiana history. Reggie Miller. You just really look like a toothpick out there in these streets. He'll tell you I wasn't the strongest player. Wasn't the strongest player at all. But they had Aaron McKee and all the rest of the guys out there saying picks. He's running off the picks. I think they got Ron Artest and all them guys that said picks and all. Man, he run off the picks and screens. No, leave him up with his deadly. Thank you guys so much. Twitter, y'all killing right now. I appreciate it. YouTube, y'all solid, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. It means a lot. But y'all gotta stop letting the people sit there and try to manipulate. Oh, it's a race war. It's not a race war, guys. It's not. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's nowhere near Magic and Bird, that level. Because I used to wonder, I was like, man, why are my friends Lakers fans? Why are my older friends Lakers fans? Oh, they giving it a 10 foot all day, and what Caitlin's doing is just dribbling around. No, pull that thing. I think one time she pulled like maybe a 6 footer, and it was like an air ball. Maybe like a 7, 8 footer, it was an air ball. I thought they deterred it. No, keep pulling that thing. Get that little soft touch right there. She get that mid range. It's over. Because you really can't guard her. Because you got, if Leah Boston is playing, and y'all not going to talk about that, because y'all said that we hated Leah Boston. We got Leah Boston off the line. And we was telling y'all, Leah Boston was out of shape. She didn't work on the game. Now she's starting to get in shape, and she's working on the game. Now we're starting to see Leah Boston play better. She can bend over and catch the ball. The ball hits thrown to her in the screening road. She's getting in shape. Now we starting to see Aaliyah Boston ball out because it's in shape. And Coach Christy Side has made the adjustment to put her in the post and not having them running that pick and screen so much. Oh, yeah. Reggie Miller was 150. He wasn't big at all. Now we got in the post. We got to run an action. The high screening road that she runs to the post. Aliza Smith, high screening road. Then she goes out to the 3. She's a floater, right? She's not gonna roll. She's gonna fade with the pick and pop. It's there all day. Why? And what that does is that stop teams from blitzing Caitlin like they were. Did y'all see where the girl was shooting the free throw that she ran for Caitlin and she had another free throw to shoot because she was on her? They don't play nobody else like that. And she's making the adjustments. I told y'all, it's about time for her to hit a 40 piece. It's about time for her to hit a 40 piece. About time for her to hit a 40 piece. But y'all gotta stop listening to that. Let's talk about something. Now, I think at the end of the day, that's what people want. They want the races. They want race to go through it. It's an election year. And what better thing to do is for both sides to get their base, the people that they want to be on the right, to be on the right, the people to be on the left, to be on the left. Say, hey, it's a race war. Man, that's just ignorance to me, man. I can't believe he said that. Even if it is one, you don't speak that into existence. I have to admit, I actually like the way the WNBA, the ESPN them did it than the way Robert Griffin III did it. You know, listen, man. Most of us, we try to find ways to make sure our family are fed. Make sure we got food on the table. Make sure our brothers and sisters out here of all ethnicities is okay. Top Gun, I don't know what race you are, but I want you to be. I want you to make sure you're taking care of your family and everybody's good on your side. What's wrong with that? That's what we are. Man, we got China and Russia and all them trying to really go to war with us. And y'all talking about y'all trying to start a race war over Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese? Come on, man. How stupid is that? I really pray for the love of God in people's hearts, man, because y'all be on some trash though. Yeah, I get on Angel Reese and I kind of give her a hard time, but I don't wish nothing on that girl, that young lady. Matter of fact, she helped me get my numbers up. Caitlin too. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. Like, who does that? But see, y'all want these women to say stuff. Y'all want Caitlyn to say something and speak up against stuff. But then we sit there and do stupid stuff like that. Where was the media speaking up against RG3 and saying, man, shut up. You talking stupid, dog. Where's the media? Now, Caitlyn don't speak up. Where's Stephen A? Where's all the rest? Shannon Sharp? And where's everybody saying, yo, man, that's ridiculous. Bro, we really up here. Russia's really got ships going towards Cuba right now. Don't you think that's a little bit insensitive? We got a race war. And that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Man, we all try to get better. We try to live. We try to make it. We try to make sure our families are good, our kids are good. That we have stability for generations to come. That the next generation is good. And y'all trying to race bait? RG3, y'all been saying, hey, RG3 married to a white girl, a white woman. Y'all been saying himself. He should be the main ones talking about kumbaya. Should be one of the main ones spreading love, because your love is somebody's a different ethnicity. And people wonder why King Jordan is the new voice of sports, baby. Because y'all won't call these spades of spades. That's why I love my internet uh YouTubers, my content creators. I love them because I get the chance to turn the TV off and I can hear sports and hear people talking that makes sense. That make common sense. Yeah, they have their biases. We all do. But for the most part, their biases be kind of like, I understand that's your bias. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. It makes sense. Right? It makes sense. I see, and let me say something to everybody that's trying to talk about the race and stuff like that. I see more black people support Caitlin Clark on social media, like me, than I seen not support her. I've actually seen more black content creators support support Caitlin than I've seen black content creators support Angel Reese. To be honest with you. It did. It did. What's up, Walter Mack? What's going on, my brother? Oh, I saw someone say the raise of the game drew 23 year, the highest in 23 years. I think it was 2.2 million. I think if we put the graphic up earlier, we'll run that graphic again. I think it was 2.2 million that they put up. CBS Sports presentation, most watched game, and on any network, And I told her we said that. Hey, we said that. Remember, Wardy Matt, we said that last time that ESPN messed up by not putting Caitlin Clark on the major channel and putting her on the secondary channel. Remember, we said that last time. I said ESPN messed up. ESPN put Caitlin Clark on ESPN 3 and put Abu Wale, who's dope, who's an amazing player. Nothing from her, but she doesn't have the pull that Caitlin Clark does. And I said, ESPN dropped the ball on that. They should have put her on ESPN, put her on the flagship, let her get the numbers up. But they didn't. And I think Abu Wale got 400,000? She got 400,000. Now, Caitlin Clark here is responsible for the most million views in WNBA history. Give y'all a nugget there. She's responsible for that. These views that Caitlin Clark is, that's all Caitlin. And some people say, well, that's Angel too. Angel deserves something. Yeah, Angel probably bought about her 200,000 with her. It's about right. You know what I'm saying? She probably bought a couple 100,000 with her. We ain't taking that away. Well, we know when Angel was by herself, Angel only got 240,000 to view. And just like for the time, he said, hold on. Top Gun he said, you are the king. He said, you're a king. I can't say I disagree with anything yet. I understand that. Yes, Gilbert Arena Show has had some really good convos about all this race. And I don't mind having conversations about race. I just wanted it to be from a logical standpoint. Straight down the middle, be honest. And just be totally honest about it. Be straight up. I had a conversation with a brother last night. I said, man, I saw black folks being racist towards Caitlin. I called it out a couple of months ago. He's like, black folks can't be racist. When you said, I said, initially, I was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Black folks can't be racist. I was like, man, come on, man, stop. You gotta be kidding. I said, I don't even want to talk to you no more. 0%. I don't want to talk to you. I think because your bias has turned from biasness to bigotry. Top Guy said the 6'18" Caitlin Clark total for the year WNBA. I need to copy these stats. That's dope. I need to put that on my Facebook. For this year, WNBA second in minutes played, second in 3-pointers made, third in assists, ninth in points scored, 11th in blocks, 20th in steals, and 20th in rebounds. But they sit there and say that, and you know what, Top Gun, I'm ending the show right off of that. I appreciate everyone. Listen, and they sit here and they try to say that Caitlin Clark isn't ready for the league. That's the narrative that they're trying to pull over your eyes. And what it shows me is either they are not watching the games or they pulling that agenda. Listen, it's your boy KD. I appreciate, man, the numbers have been crazy on both sites, all sites, man. I appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like, that subscribe. If you don't catch it now, catch it on replay. I know I'll go longer. I went an hour and a half tonight. I'm going to try to break it up. I was trying to do 20 minutes, but it's just don't be happy. I be getting in my zone. I really do be getting in my zone. I want to thank everybody. Listen. Everybody, listen. We can be critical. We can be fans. We can even have our biases, but it should never get to a point where we hating on us, hating people. It should always be about love. It should be about fun, especially when we talking sports. When we talking sports, it should be about, hey, we having fun, we having love, we have our rivalries, we have people that we may not like, may not be fans of, but at the end of the day, man, it's not hatred. It's sports. And it really is supposed to be an escape for all the heart, the problems and the situations that we have during our lives and our dailies. It really supposed to be an escape from that. They give you something to cheer for, to root against, to root for. That's what it is. Don't let people bully you in doing something that you don't have to do. Stand strong on your merits. I love each and every one of you guys. Nothing you can do about it. Hate me, love me, disagree with everything I said. It's all right. It's nothing you can do about it. I appreciate your time. It's valuable to me. And I want you guys to be successful. Go for your goals. Don't stop. Don't let the haters. Haters are going to hate. Don't let the haters hate. Don't let the people manipulate. Keep your faith. Keep your faith in God, higher power, universe, whatever you believe in. I believe in God, my personal Savior, Jesus Christ. But whatever you believe in, keep your faith in that. Go strong. Love. Regardless, love. Send out positive and righteousness. I love you guys. Your boy King Joe. We're going to talk about a little bit about case. Congratulations to the boss. I didn't want to say this. Now, I put on Facebook, y'all going to laugh when I say this. I said, now, hey, Boston Celtics won, but aren't we tied with championships, though? Because, the Lakers won the in-season championship, and then the Boston won the finals championship. So, aren't we kind of tied? Isn't that still like a tie? You know what I'm saying? They said that Boston got the championship on the Lakers, but Laker fans, so, because we won the in-season, they kind of... Okay, all right, maybe not. It's a good try. That championship, we tied. They tied. It's a good try. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Listen, we'll talk some more, man. Great stuff going on, man. Baseball season is going crazy. Look out for them Dodgers. New York Yankees is balling. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics, my best friend. Oh man, my wife said, "Have you talked to your best friend?" Like, no. Do you understand that Boston's in the finals and the Lakers aren't? I am not talking to him. I talked to him during football season. Hey, I talked to him football season. We're not talking right now. We're on a friendship break. Boston just won, and Lakers got put out of the first round. We're on a friendship break. We'll be back when football season starts. Man, I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great day. I'll let you guys self and eat dinner with the lady. I'll let y'all soon. Love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. And if you get a chance, go to DeJourGlobal.com and get that t-shirt. That I'm a Kingdom Citizen t-shirt to all my Kingdom citizens, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. We're trying to reach 1,000. We're trying to reach 1,000 by August. We want to get this 1,000 by August. All right? So make sure you like and subscribe. Share somebody and tell somebody. If you got multiple accounts, like and subscribe from every multiple account that you have. We gotta get it. We're trying to get to 1,000, okay? Listen, and when we get 1,000, we're gonna do some type of giveaway to 1,000 subscribers. So listen, y'all stay locked in for that. Thank you so much. If you're trying to get in contact with me, you can hit me up at kingdavidjordan@gmail.com. And then we also have, I think I actually did that today. Let's see, did we do it? And if you would like to send, I got this from the coach that be doing she be doing the breakdowns. I got this for her. Now, I took this from her. I told her we be borrowing for each other all the time. Hold on, let me see. And if you guys would like to send a donation or something like that, you guys can send this. You can donate, because right now, because we don't have that 1,000, we're not being monetized. We just doing this out of love. But if you guys would like to send in a donation, or if you just want to send somebody, just say, hey, man, we appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate what you're saying. We agree with what you're saying, man. Keep doing it. Keep going on, man. We support you. If you want to send a love donation to your boy, you can send it here at Pay de Jour at Cash App. And then we also have Do we have it? We can put it online. We do have it where we can put it online. We do. Okay. They said we do have it where we can put it online. Let's see. Oh, and then we have the QR code. You guys can hit the QR code here. There it is. And you can hit the QR code, pay du jour, hit that QR code, or you can go if you want to just send something. Very much appreciate it. If you send something, we will send you a personalized thank you. Personalized thank you. Also, you can go to DuJourGlobal.com to get the new t-shirts, the Kingdom Citizen t-shirts, the DuJour Kingdom Citizen t-shirts. You can get those. We'll be start getting those out this weekend. Thank you to all those who have supported so far. If you get a chance, you just send a couple of dollars. If it's $1, $2, $3, whatever you say, man, it's wildly appreciated, and it goes to helping us keep the show going and keeping the channel up and running. I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all have a fantastic evening. I will see you guys soon. Peace.
Stay get down. Stay get down. Stay get down. Thank you.